calling the meeting to order. It is 5 p.m. and this is the meeting for the Valley Center-Pauma Unified Board of Trustees. We are going to go into closed session. Do we have any
No
comments?
addresses to the board tonight.
No one to address the board tonight with our big crowd. We will adjourn into closed session, and the meeting is being recorded, and we have a quorum. 5:01. Thank you. Good evening. It is 6:03, and I now call the meeting of the Valley Center-Pauma Unified School District to order, and we have a quorum is present. It is being recorded, and we will move into the Pledge of Allegiance, and that is going to be led by Jose Oras. Please. Thank you. The approval of the agenda, additions, deletions, and corrections. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
And a second?
I'll second.
And any discussion? Being none, we will move to the vote. Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior?
Aye.
Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye. Reporting our action from closed session. We do have some action that was pleasantly done. And in closed session, the first one is a motion by Trustee Benjamin and seconded by Trustee Caputo, and the board unanimously voted on the informal resolution agreement 2025-2026-IA01. Next, we went in closed session on a motion by Member Benjamin and seconded by Member Kolb Senior, and the board voted to appoint Mark Halewood as the district's next superintendent. Yes. And that will be effective January 5th, 2026, with the expectation that the contract with details regarding his employment in the capacity will be brought to open session at the next board meeting, regular board meeting on November 13th, 2025. The action was taken and followed by a roll call vote, and it was unanimous. Very good. Wonderful. In closed session, on a motion by Member Caputo and seconded by Member Worthy, the board voted to appoint Dr. Mesa Batar as the district's assistant superintendent effective January 5th, 2026, with the expectation that a contract with details regarding her employment in the capacity will be brought to open session at the board meeting, the regular board meeting, November 13th, 2025. This action was taken and followed by a roll call vote that was unanimous. Very good. Thank you. And lastly, in closed session, on a motion by Member Trustee Kolb and seconded by Trustee Caputo, the board voted to appoint Stephanie McIntyre as the District Director of Special Projects effective January 5th, 2026, and with the expectation that a contract with details regarding her employment in this capacity will be brought to open session at the board regular meeting on November 13th, 2025. And the action was taken by the following roll call vote. It was unanimous. Yay, Stephanie.
I would just like to add and congratulate, watching all three of these fine administrators coming up as teachers and then as principals, as district office administrators, and now watching the leadership take over. It's very proud of you guys, very happy for you and for your families, and look quite a bit forward to the leadership and the direction that this district will go. And I think our teachers feel very comfortable too with these selections because they are wonderful people and they've built quite the reputation in our district as being good people with all of our staff. So congratulations, guys, and board, thank you very much.
And I would like to say too, knowing of other districts that are in our similar situation, it's huge. What a blessing. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because change is good, change is wonderful, but we have been led by an incredible superintendent that helped to pave the way for this time when he would move on and retire. And we are left in amazing hands. We truly are, and I know all of our board, if anybody else would like to contribute anything, truly, because it's a challenging situation. And if you have to go hire a headhunter, you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars to find someone to fit your situation. And we are a very unique and really blessed school district with all of our staff here, you teachers, and all of our staff, very special. It's not a cookie cutter district at all, very unique and very special. So we will move on. Thank you. And we're going to move into our special presentations. And that is with Principal Veronica Ruiz. She will present, the primary school, and she will present the school's classified and certificated employees of the month.
Okay, I'm here to recognize Maria Oros. So Maria Oros, come up. Okay, so President Stroh, Superintendent McCowan, and members of the board, tonight we honor someone whose connections to Valley Center Primary School runs deep, our classified employee of the month, Maria Oros. Maria's history with our campus began a few decades ago, where she walked the primary halls as a 5-year-old kindergartner. She has now been an employee since spring of 2022. And with her 4 children, 3 of whom currently attend our school, she is a true member of the Valley Center family. Tonight, she is accompanied by Jose, who will be here shortly, who's also a VCHS alumni, and her children, Jose, Damian, Rosemary, and Jesus, and her sisters, who are also employees of our district. We're in the family business here. Every morning, rain or shine, you can find Maria on Fruitvale Road as a duty supervisor, warmly greeting students and ensuring their safe drop-off onto campus. During lunch, she is the pillar of our playground and lunch tables. Let me use my teacher voice. With students, she is a perfect blend of kindness and firmness, consistently upholding our expectations to be safe, respectful, and learners. Maria doesn't just classic games like Red Rover. Maria Oro is an invaluable part of our team, dedicating herself to the safety and positive experience of every student. We are so lucky to have her. So congratulations, Maria.
I would like to thank everybody and thank you to the district for giving me the opportunity to work with you guys. I've been here 30-something years, living and working with them, and thank you so much, and I'm glad I'm working for you guys. I love the kiddos. I love this community.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. I'm going to give this to you.
And Maria, we have a coin for you because I've known your family for so long. And it's great seeing the next generation coming. But on our coin, we have till the last moment, until the last child. We serve, we lead, we grow. And I know you live that. So thank you for working with our children.
Thank you for being a huge blessing. Really appreciate it, Mother. Thank you, Jenny. Anybody get
See,
a
what happened to our
picture?
camera guy?
Where's our camera?
I think Damon isn't here. Nicole, do you mind?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Good thing everybody's got a camera nowadays, right?
There.
Is that-
All right, you guys, we're ready?
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, is this your husband here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep. Met him in high school.
He never left either. He comes to the weight room
Yeah.
almost every morning.
Thank you for being a wonderful part of our community.
So Rachel can't be here with us today, so we'll just have to recognize her next month. Okay. All right. So good evening, President Stroh, board members, Superintendent McCowan, primary school staff, administrators, and community members. Tonight's presentation will highlight how our updated TK through second grade curriculum, Benchmark Advance Adelante, and Ready to Advance, uses the first 11 days of school to build a strong foundation of skills and routines, ensuring a successful start to every student. Our previous edition, while effective for its time, was heavy on the closed reading approach, but it lacked a strong, systematic way to teach the fundamental building blocks of reading. The most important change in the updated curriculum is that it fully embraces what researchers now know about how the brain learns to read. The updated program focuses on a structured literacy approach. It explicitly teaches all the foundational skills needed for reading, phonological awareness, phonics, fluency, and then vocabulary and comprehension. Our curriculum begins with 11 days of foundations and routines. I'm here to explain why these routines and foundational lessons are not just a suggestion. It's an essential investment to the student's school year. Think of routines as the basic building blocks for a successful school year. Just like an athlete practices the same drills over and over to perform well in a game, our students need to practice the routines of the classroom. This includes simple things like knowing how to move from one activity to the next without a lot of chaos, understanding how to work with their classmates in a small group, learning the right way to get and use classroom supplies, and knowing how to listen to a partner and share their own ideas. I'd like to share a brief video clip that illustrates how these routines translate into active learning. This clip features 2 of our kindergarten students engaging in an academic conversation around the essential question: what do you think will happen to the plants or animals if they do not have the things they need to live? You will notice how the routines we teach in the first 11 days significantly uses sentences, frames like I think, and understanding their roles as partner A and partner B. Immediately help them focus on the content and hold a conversation.
What do you think would happen if they don't have water?
I think they're gonna like before they come up. Hey, it's my turn.
Yep, only partner A is talking right now. Thank you, Lucy.
I think
What do you think would happen if they don't have water?
grow, so they will like stay their age and their will not be very the heart is doesn't die. Then the parents.
We're going to finish your thought and partner. Stay where you are. Stay where you are because partner B needs to share.
When we take the time to teach and practice these routines, our teachers are building a stable and predictable environment. This creates a safe space where students feel secure and confident. When they know what to do, when they know what to expect and what is expected of them, they can all focus all of their energy on learning instead of worrying about what they're supposed to be doing. The first 11 days are more than just about classroom management. They are the crucial bridge between what a student already knows and the new skills they're about to learn. During this time, we review essential skills through engaging activities. We review phonemic awareness by playing with sounds and words, like asking students to find words that rhyme or identify the first sound in a word like cat. We review phonics skills by practicing letter sounds and teaching students how to blend those sounds together to read words. In this brief series of clips, you will see our TK through second grade students putting these essential foundational skills into practice. These are the building blocks that not only activate their prior knowledge, but also prepare them to master the more complex reading standards throughout the school year.
Sometimes.
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 Upstairs.
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 Wildcat.
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 Bookmark.
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 All right. What is this letter?
R.
You see the dot and go? R. Show me your hand, go. R. What do we see? I. It. Remember, our shoulders go it, or we can scratch like this, like it's itchy. Right? We're gonna start with the first phoneme. 1, 2, 3. Jump. 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 The next word. Look.
Look.
And what's different about look? What's
Oh,
the two O's?
It makes
It makes the sound,
Not
okay?
It has
For our TK and kindergarten students, this is often their very first introduction to these concepts. For the first and second graders, it reinforces these crucial skills and helps us find and support any student who may have gaps in their reading skills. The foundational and routine lessons are the launch pad for the entire school year. These lessons provide students with the essential skills that are necessary to meet the rigorous state standards for reading and writing. By taking the time to review and build on these skills, we are ensuring that all students, regardless of their prior experiences, are prepared to access and master the most complex standards that they will encounter this school year. By embracing the updated Benchmark Advanced Adelante curriculum, we can ensure our students leave second grade with a strong grasp of the foundational skills for reading, phonological awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. This strong foundation is a key component in our most important early literacy goal, ensuring every child moves through our school as a confident grade-level reader set up for success at the elementary school and beyond. Thank you.
Okay, before I get started, I'd just like to say that, going over to the primary school is one of the best joys you can have in a day when you go over there and you see those. It's mostly because you go over there and you visit the teachers. But along with the teachers are these cutest little kids you'll ever see. And going over there, I really enjoy getting to play with them and see them out at recess. And then even when I come in the room, I just disturb everything. But watching the teachers actually sit down and trying to teach a kid that age routines and the different building blocks, you guys are artists. Just really, the job well done with those young guys. I love it. It's my favorite part. All right, we'll do a quick superintendent's report. We had a lot of great things happen this last month. These are our student of the months for the Kiwanis Club, and you can see there we have a 7th, 8th grader, and then our high school students are our students of the months. Our next one is this last October 2nd, we had our custodian day, and so we want to send out a thank you to all of our hardworking custodians who really keep our campuses not just clean, but also safe for our students. And I know each one of the sites had a little celebration for their custodial staff, so we had a lot of fun with that. We have coming up the National School Lunch Week, which is October 13th through the 17th, where we'll be honoring our lunch heroes and the great job that our food service does. And as many of you know, we've gone from a food service that served, a portion of our students because who bought lunches and didn't buy lunches, but now we pretty much serve every one of our students as lunches are free throughout the state of California. So the workload there has jumped, and I would say that the food quality has gotten better. So, and not only did they increase the output, but they really increased the quality. So great stuff going on in our lunch programs. This here was Math Fest today. It was put on This was at the elementary school with our curriculum director who just got promoted to special projects. Stephanie was part of that with our math coach, and really had a great time. There's 4 different workstations, and you could see there was kind of a game at each one of the workstations. But what I really liked about it, it had a lot to do with math facts and students using their math facts in a fun way, but then also using a lot of math vocabulary. So it was kind of a breakout thing. I think the kids felt that, wow, this is really a special day and it's all about math, which to trick them into doing that, well, great job, guys. Last month, we took the class of 2026, the senior beach trip, thanks to our high school staff. I think we have there she is back there, Nicole here. They did a great job with our seniors. We're probably one of the only school districts that takes our complete senior class. We do it in a very safe way. We take them to Camp Pendleton, so they kind of understand if they go too far down the beach, they might run into a soldier that won't let them go any further. But they had a really good time, and we brought every one of them back. Great. That one took a little while. It was there, though. Homecoming week was last week, and I'll tell you, it was one of the best homecoming weeks I've seen. And this year is a lot of the shots of the football game and the crowning of the king and the queen, and just a great time at the dance. I think they had a little over 400 students at the dance, and it's just so much fun to watch the kids having a great time and building those high school memories that they'll hopefully keep forever. And then also over at Lilac, I know the school's only, what are we at, Jameson, 24 years old? 23, but the bell tower actually had some of the beams had rotted out. So here's our M&O group. They welded together another rack for the bell that it can be housed there, so the students can still have the Friday afternoons where it's an honor for them to get to ring the bell as we repair the original bell structure and get that bell back up. But we just wanted to show this because we thought it was quite creative, and they did a great job putting it together. So. With that, we did do our announcements coming out of closed session. I know it's not quite as dramatic as everybody getting up and moving on the table, but I still get to sit here for another 2 months. So, Mark, you'll have to wait. I think, my name tag still says superintendent. But I think Julie's going to give us a break here in a minute so we can celebrate with the families.
And we will take a break right now for a few minutes, and then we'll reconvene. Thank you. There we go. Okay, we're back on. Ready to go? Okay, we will move to consent items. You want to do this now? Oh, no. Address the board. Where did request to address the board. Do I have received any?
We have not received any tonight.
Not receiving any. We will move forward to consent items. And do you want to start with yours first, or we'll do the?
And is that me? Or no?
Okay, do I have a motion?
Yes, so it was my responsibility this month to review all the purchase orders, and so I move to approve the consent agenda, including the updated personnel list.
Okay, great, thank you. And is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and any further discussion?
I would just like to pull one item out
Yes.
and not really pull it out actually, but just make a recognition to Eric Wilcox. He's the owner of All Things Music here in Valley Center, and our band Boosters Club is now but moved up here with all their instrument repairs and instrument purchases. And one of the things that Eric has done over the last 2 or 3 years is really donated quite a bit into our band program with those repairs and instruments. So we wanted to thank him for that and then welcome his business into our district. So.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice, thank you.
Nice.
And they're right in the.
Right next to the deli.
There you
the
go,
deli.
right next to
Yeah,
Deli.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
wonderful. Thank you, Eric. Okay. So, a motion, a second, discussion, and we will vote. Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior? Aye. Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye. Superintendent's Division. Approval of AR 5113-11, attendance supervision. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Move and a second? Second. Any further discussion on that? Being none, let's vote. Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior?
Aye.
Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye. Approval of AR 113 and BP 113, absences and excuses. Do I have a motion?
A motion?
A motion made and a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and any further discussion?
No.
Being none, voting, Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior?
Aye.
Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye. Moving to Educational Services, Curriculum Pilot Advanced Placement, AP Government, Grade 12. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
I'll second.
And any further discussion? No? Let's vote. Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior?
Aye.
Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye. Advanced Planning, I think this is record time. Advanced Planning, our next regular board meeting will be November 13th, 2025. And
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
yes, but Ron announced
second
meetings will not be streamed. Oh,
Yeah, we're just going to make a quick announcement.
Yeah.
Going into COVID, we started streaming our board meetings. Coming out of it, we continued to stream, even though by law we don't need to stream the meetings anymore. The amount of attendance we're getting in the audience for the stream is so low, it's just not really cost effective for us to do it. So this will be the last meeting that we actually stream. From here on out, all of our meetings will be videoed and recorded for records, but other than that, it won't be streamed live.
okay, thank you very much, Superintendent McCowan. And a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we're all second. Any discussion? No? All right. Member Benjamin?
Aye.
Member Benjamin? Member Caputo?
Aye.
Member Kolb Senior? He's got his hat ready to go. Member Worthy?
Aye.
And Member Stroh votes aye, and it is 6:36. Meeting adjourned.